I recently got these two new glasses, so I want some new coasters to go with them. Then I remember I got this whole stack of paper coasters that are blank, so I'm gonna put my own design on them and see if I can make them waterproof.
Alright, here's the very first design. Can you guess what I'm drawing here? Yep, it's a duck. That was an easy one, but do you want to keep guessing what the duck is doing? I'm using a black fine liner that is waterproof. The paper is smooth and a bit absorbent, so the ink bleeds a little bit and it looks a little bit fuzzy. I didn't expect this, but I actually don't mind. It looks quite natural and hand-drawn. Now, time for coloring. I picked a few alcohol markers. I'm thinking of using a combination of these and acrylic markers. I want to make a set of 4 coasters, so this palette needs to work for all the designs. It's finally getting warmer here in Toronto, so this light pink and green combo fits perfectly with the spring weather. Kinda like the green buds fully blooming into sakura. Alright, time to reveal the answer. Mr. Duck is doing upside down hanging crunches. Such a mouthful. I had to look up the name for this exercise because I thought it was called hanging abs curl or something, but it's usually hanging with your hands, not feet. But our duck can only hang with his feet, of course. And no, he's not getting roasted as a Peking duck. It tastes great, but probably too dark for a coaster. Look at that sweat and the jiggly words. He's really putting in the hard work. And we're done with the first one. I quite like it, but I better follow this up with something just as good. For the second one, you can probably already guess. Mr. Duck will be our main character doing different things. Do you want to guess what he's doing this time? Here's a hint. It's not a duck soup. When I was researching for funny duck poses, I saw this picture of them diving and eating. It's such a cute look, especially if a few of them are doing it together, leaving a group of butts above water. I also had to imagine what's happening underwater. Maybe our Mr. Duck found a shrimp tempura. Then I realized this is really perfect for my next design, because the story can go like, after a hard workout, he's gotta reward himself with some good food. It's kind of weird to find a shrimp tempura underwater, but shrimps live underwater, so why not? This is an outdoor scene, so to harmonize with the color palette from before, I'm gonna use pink to create some clouds. Oh, I should mention that this is where I use the white acrylic markers, basically just to write the words. I chose to mainly use the alcohol markers for the color because they look translucent and vibrant. It has this very clean but soft look. I think it goes really well with our theme. Alright, moving on to the next one. This is actually my favorite one and how I came up with the idea of drawing ducks. It all started with my husband showing me this video clip of a duck on its back in water, just flapping its legs. I was so mesmerized and sat there watching the clip looping. It must be like 10 times or more. Of course, this was just for researching to draw these poses. Yeah, I don't usually do that. I was really curious if this is a common thing they do, so I googled duck on back. But I couldn't find anything like the fascinating clip I saw. But ducks can definitely lie on their backs. They look so relaxed to me, but maybe it's just my imagination, cause lying on their back must be in a natural position for them, right? A quick research seemed to imply that, yep, being on their back might not be great for them and might imply health issues. Wow, that was a very useful fact to learn. I do enjoy learning these random facts when I research though. Okay, back to the drawing. I want our duck to be happy and healthy, so after a workout and a nice meal, he's resting on his cute little pillow, and if you call him now, he's gonna answer, if he feels like it. Oh no, drawing these ducks makes me want to get one as a pet. The last design is a bit confusing. You'll see why. So I used a pencil to draw a sketch first to make sure I don't screw up. Now we introduce Mr. Duck's friend. I came up with this idea when I was doodling. Well, my creative idea often come up when I'm casually doodling, not when I'm trying to think hard or to be productive. It's counterintuitive to me because I'm a productivity-oriented person. It's a habit from studying. I'm usually like, I have 20 minutes, I'm gonna sit down and make the most of it. And usually I can't, and I'll be disappointed. But when I'm on a relaxing day, just playing with the new art supplies and not thinking of making anything good, the drawings are actually more interesting. Okay, back to the drawing. Their necks stretched out so long, they actually looked like the swan I saw recently. But I'll just say they're ducks. They're just really into each other and want to have a good hug. So the twist in the neck was the confusing part. I have to keep good track of where the neck goes through all that twisting to make sure they each have a body. Or to make sure I don't have a two-headed duck. Oh, here's another good use of the Posca markers. Because it's opaque, I used a green marker as an accent on top of the pink hearts and did different patterns. I think it adds more interesting details to the drawing and also a variety of hearts to show how deep the love is. I'm finally done with the whole set. To make them function well as coaster though, I have to make them waterproof. Many online articles recommend Mod Podge, so I tried it on this extra one I had. And it's horrible! Look at the streaks! Well, what do I expect? It's glue, and even after drying, it's still tacky and picking up all sorts of dirt. No way I can go with this. So on the other side, I quickly drew something and tried my spray varnish, and the result is so much better. I ended up spraying 2 layers on both sides, including the edges. They're now very waterproof. Look at that. And they look good. I can barely tell there's a coating and they're not tacky at all. Alright, time to put them to good use. What a fantastic set this turned out to be. I'm sure I'll make more in the future. Do you like it? I hope it inspires you to make your own as well. It's really easy and fun. Time to take a break like Mr. Duck, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye!